the Orlando Magic versus the Miami Heat.
A capacity crowd, better than 15,000 turning out at the Miami Arena for the Magic and the Heat. Orlando coming in at 55-22. Very disappointing season. A revamped lineup, a new coach. They've been hearing all kinds of bad reaction boos from the home crowd. But despite all this, Glen Rice having his finest season in the NBA. And he is clearly the major concern of the Orlando Magic. And the Miami Heat hearing the boos throughout that contest, although they came from behind to win. The steal by Owens, finding Rice.
Well, that's what I'm talking about for the Miami. Well, Billy Owens with the alert, quick hands, has his head down, but able to see Glen Rice going in on that left side. That pass was actually behind, but Glen Rice did a nice job of gathering it in front in that situation. I'm sure that's a little different wrinkle than Elton Gentry wasn't ready for, and the easy pass to Shaq.
Could be a field day here for Shaquille. Rice knocks down the three. Downtown to give the Magic a 7-5 lead. Here is Rice. Yes. Glen Rice off to the fast start. The back tap from Sally. Fast break opportunity for the Heat. Rice for three. Yes. Oh, Glen Rice on fire. Nick Anderson.
But he really happy with the job Khalid Reeves has done since he has gotten the chance to start with Bimbo Coles.
Miami with a 19-17 lead on Orlando. Here is Rice, who is certainly feeling it. Glen Rice with 12. He's hit on 5 of 6 from the floor. Hardaway has tied the game at 21. So Kevin Willis's teammates upset with him. He was upset with his teammates. Oh, there's Glen Rice again. On fire in this first quarter. 6 of 8 from the field. 14 points. 2 of 3 from downtown. Willis from deep. Run down by Rice with no conscience. Just grabbed it, turned, fired, and it's all going in.
He takes a terrible jump shot there, as he never had his feet set. But when you're guarding Glen Rice, you have to stay with him every second that he's in the offensive end. He just chased that long rebound down with his back to the play. And he spent some time with Shaq this morning, and Shaq shot 200 free throws and just trying to make fix one little mechanical error. A number of things that have gone awry. The grip has gotten too wide. Correct it with one improvement and see how that works for the next. Interesting to see how New York defends Michael in thinking about giving up 55 last time they saw it.
Glen Rice with 21 points, nearly picked off by Anderson. Miami with the ball down by 3. Rice, yes, three-pointer for Rice. He now has 24. He's 4 of 5 from downtown. He has tied the game. Glen Rice missed a technical earlier. 7 assists for Hardaway. Rice, 25 points. The rest of the Heat with 25. I'd have to say, Matt, this is the end of the court.
The defense has really deteriorated. A lot of that comes because the double-team defense becomes a cop-out defense. Oh, I'm going to double-team, and that's not my man, and somebody didn't rotate, and somebody didn't pick up. I the Heat this afternoon by getting into the lane and not getting 3 seconds called off.
Rice for 3. Glen Rice, 5 of 6 from downtown. 32 points in all, and the game is tied at 70.
Se mueve por la derecha. Reeves buscando. Arriba marcado por Penny Hardaway. Galen Reeves busca. Sigue arriba la línea de 3 puntos. Se la entrega a Glen Rice. Rice busca. Lisa lanza fuera. Sí.
On Tuesday night, so you can afford to miss some free throws when you make field goals at that clip.
Rice once again from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from three-point land. 37 points for Glen Rice.
Glen Rice, who has been getting him mostly from the perimeter here this afternoon, able to spot up on that quick transition play for the Miami Heat. But Khalid Reeves continues to do a terrific job for the Miami Heat in open courts.
Mentality as a senior, he averaged under 3 assists per game. Rice again. Sprained left wrist and a dislocated finger.
Well, Howard has had some bright moments. He was getting a starting situation when Billy Owens was hurt. Well, Well, Glen Rice has expanded his game, not just a perimeter shooter, and he has been doing this over the last couple of seasons, working on putting the ball in the
99-96, Orlando. Rice on a quick release. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Rice, yes! 45 points for Glen Rice. That is one under a franchise high for Miami. That ties.
Take away the penetration, and Reeves put it right in his eye. And speaking of putting jumpers in the eye, Nick Anderson way too slow getting out and not challenging earlier
In the game.
Well, that last one was so flat, mainly again because he does not bend the knees at the right time.
Rice, yes! 47 field, his fourth.
Well, when you have a man as hot as Glen Rice is, there just cannot be any space in between you and that man. You have to guard him without the ball, deny him at all costs.
I don't know. Is Michael's 55 in sight? Rice. Yes!
Again, just way too much space as actually he shook off Nick Anderson, who lost instead of trailing on the play, going to try to go on the top side. There goes Glen Rice, and Nick Anderson should be following on that play, and on the little pump fake, able to shake Nick Anderson to get that open look. Take one more look at it, but Nick Anderson making the mistake of not following Glen Rice.
Glen Rice in his sixth.
They wanted to set up some isolates for Glen Rice. First of all, if nothing's there, run through the offense. And on the other end, try to keep Orlando off the boards. Marv?
On here is Rice for three. 7 of 8 from downtown. 52 points for Rice. 3 away from Michael Jordan's season high.
Well, everybody in a switch mode right now with Glen Rice is involved. You're going to see Shaquille O'Neal even step out and challenge this shot as Horace Grant winds up with him. There's Shaq challenging it. What's the way Glen?
2 points. Rice guarded by Anderson. Now picked up by Hardaway. And
Opportunities that they had a chance to
20 of 27 from the field. 7 of 8 from. Well, Glen Rice with 17 of his 54 here in the fourth quarter on 7 of 8 from the field. Anderson guarded by Haskins for 3. Rebound for 55th point. And just see the New York Knicks watching this game and saying, oh, this is just what Michael needs. A little motivation to now surpass Glen Rice tomorrow. 56 points for Glen Rice. And that is an NBA season high.
Baseline, Glen Rice basically got caught right underneath the backboard. That's not where you want to be. And really good defense by
Ball just looking to work the clock down, and that will do it. The Miami Heat defeating the Orlando Magic 123-117. Thanks to the storybook performance by Glen Rice.
All right, thanks, Marv. Right from the opening tip-off, Glen, you had that stroke going.
It was. I was trying to come out, get in rhythm early, and my team was really working hard to get me open, and I owe it to them tonight.
With Orlando coming in here, a lot of talk about them not being able to win on the road. They figured they're going to come in here and win this one here. It seemed to me like you guys had a matter of professional pride that you weren't going to let that happen.
We did. We felt that they were going to try and come in here and embarrass us somewhat, and we picked it up on all phases of our game, and we're not going to be denied today.
All right, congratulations on a great performance, Glen.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Mark.